Hello and welcome everybody. My name's Rose Smith from AbsoluteSoulSecrets.com. Thanks for joining me for this week's Pick a Card Weekly Tarot reading. Okay, very simple. I just shuffled the cards, and what you need to do is pick a number now between 1 and 5 and I'll do a psychic tarot interpretation for you. Happy New Year and many blessings to you and all of your loved ones. Okay, let's rock and roll now. Let's go to the board and see what these cards have to say. If you're new, please consider subscribing to the channel and hit that notification bell right now. Okay, so number one, I'll close my eyes and see what I see. I see a silver chain. It's got a cross on it. Ask yourself this week, what sacrifices am I undertaking at the moment? What burdens am I carrying? Do I really need to make these sacrifices now? Because a cross indicates sacrifice. You've got the energy coming down the vertical part of the cross. It's coming from heaven to earth. But then it's getting sidetracked by this horizontal energy that's coming like a crosswind from the side, almost throwing you off course. So that's what the cross represents. Let's have a look and see what card comes out. Card number 1. Okay, so this is the Six of Cups. This is all about abundance and joy, just being happy for no particular reason. You can see there on her face though, she looks a little bit hesitant. Yes, there's some happiness there and joy is starting to come up, but maybe she doesn't trust the process. Maybe she thinks it's too good to be true. So is there something in you that is holding you back from what you want to do? This is a very positive card. But there might be something you can learn here as well. A lot of green, a lot of growth and opportunity, lots of flowers along here in different cups, different areas of life bringing happiness to you. There's a swing, that's sometimes like a decision, swinging, you know, in one way you're thinking this, in the other way you're thinking that. So you could be in two minds and swinging on a decision to be made. There's also family in the background here for some of you. Maybe this is something that you've inherited, the tendency to wait for the other shoe to drop. It's like, that's an old-fashioned saying, it's like it's too good to be true. This can't possibly be right. You know, how could this really good news or how could this really good thing happen to me? Almost like talking yourself out of being happy. Okay, questions to ask yourself. Card number 2. Oh, just fell out. Actually, I reckon this one is for that, because when I was talking about swinging on a decision, I actually thought of this card. King of Swords, it's like classify, analyze, dissect and make a decision. He's seated on diamond on a diamond here with a diamond at the back. It's from heat and pressure. That he has become very good at making decisions and cutting out all the rubbish that is not central to the core of what he has to decide. So he can easily dissect something and cut it out. There's a lot of intuition goes on here, because you'll see this sort of indigo blue, which is about the third eye. He's got a crown on his head, indicating the crown chakra opening up. A lot of people don't like this card because it's not about feelings, okay? There's no feeling involved when he's making a decision, no emotion. It's just doing what he thinks is the best thing to do, basically. And so there's elements about this that are very positive. I would say if you make any decisions, though, you need to run it through your heart. So I'm just going to put that like that, okay? All right, let's have a look now at card number 2, because he just fell out. All right, card number 2. All right, we'll go with that one. Closing my eyes now. Okay, I'm in this sort of forest, and there's a lot of steps here to the right, and they sort of go around in an arch, and they're going up. Stone steps. It's like rising in vibration, but with the forest, it's all natural, you see. So it's like some organic evolution is happening within you, so that you are gradually, with some effort too, I might say, you are gradually lifting your vibration, your frequency. So well done you. Stay in touch with your natural side to get the most out of life. And Seven of Swords, also known as the Thief in the Night card, in the old-fashioned, sort of way of doing things. But I'm more positive about this card because of these bright yellow legs that are carrying her forward, away from a situation. See, she's looking back on something. Don't get stuck looking back too much though, because sometimes we can get stuck in the past. The important thing to focus on here is the legs and the movement forward. Now, she's got ideas. Swords are all about ideas and what goes on in our heads. And she's putting them into the ground, so she's grounding them in practical reality. She's making her ideas real. The other thing, these tents here can indicate the chakras opening up. They also indicate travel, but of course, do be careful if you're traveling with that certain C word that's around at the moment. I'm too scared to say it almost, on social media. You never know what the reaction's going to be. But look, it is increasing rapidly in Australia, and it's very difficult to find where I am. It's very difficult. There's no antigen tests. You can't even get one. Everybody's sold out of them. So please be careful if you are out and about. But moving forward, moving away from the past by making fresh, new decisions. Okay, so that's beneficial for card number 2. Card number 3, let's have a look. Let's have a look at card number 3 for this week. Okay, let's go with that one. Closing my eyes, what do I see? A big pair of scissors. This is about cutting something off, something major. I think this year, and I think if you think about it now, it's an excellent time to cut things back from the past, things that are burdens that have been on your shoulders. You don't need to carry them now. It's an excellent time to set your intentions for the year in January and set yourself up for what you want to achieve. Have a think about what it is you want to achieve this year, and send that message out to Spirit and say, this is what I'm doing this year, and act as if, or believe that it's possible. The card that comes up is the Page of Pentacles. This is probably to do with your money. Sometimes it indicates possessions or other things that you value. So that might be things like integrity, kindness, honesty. But mostly it's to do with money. This says that this week money is coming to you. Yes, there's some clouds in the sky. Things might be, a bit tight. There could be some sort of worry or anxiety about money, but the things about clouds, they blow away really quickly. And so it's quite possible with action that you can change whatever's happening financially for you. Red indicates take action. She's got very red fingernails as well. So action needs to be taken. There's some things that are unknown, a fair bit that is unknown because that's black. But then she's got white here around her collar. And so that suggests that even though some things are unknown, some things are known. So, some fairly good energy. And this also indicates that there's change around money. So if you've been doing it tight, change is on the horizon. Okay, card number 4. Card number 4. Let's see what we get. I'm going to go with that one. Closing my eyes now. Card number 4. Okay. Oh, another sword. I see somebody pulling a sword out of a scabbard. And again, this is a decision. And I feel around the third eye like some sort of block or some sort. It's heavy, like a headache. And this suggests to me that it's important that you don't just rely on your thinking, that you rely on your intuition as well. Okay, you need to get the right balance of thinking logically and practically, and then being open to Spirit and seeing what Spirit wants you to do. I see a box of matches. Be careful you don't get your fingers burnt. It's like you light one match to get light, that's fine. Be cautious though that one match that's lit doesn't get back into the box, because it could cause a real flare up. So careful not to get your fingers burnt with a decision you need to make this week or fairly soon. Wheel of Fortune just indicates there's change, and the situation will not be static. The situation is evolving, okay? The Wheel of Fortune spins as does the heavens, and so all of the planets are constantly changing aspects with each other, or with angles, or with other heavenly bodies, and they change houses in your wheel. There's a lot of change that goes on, in your astrological chart. So Wheel of Fortune, change around the situation. Okay, let's have a look now at card number 5, the last card. 5 is alive. And if you're new, please think about hitting the subscriber button and the notification button. That would be fabulous. Okay, that one's dying to come out, the High Priestess. So this is about your spirituality. This is also encompasses your intuition. Some people get help from organized religions. You'll see there Torah, T-O-R-A. This is the Jewish Kabbalah system. And sometimes, having a structured set of rules might help some people. However, that's not everyone. And of course, that's somebody else's rules. You really need to find out, what your rules are. And so this card indicates really strong, penetrating intuition and some wisdom and mystery, and also a sharp mind. So the moon is here, the subconscious forces are coming up, and you're likely to understand what that means, because your sharp mind can comprehend what the message from your subconscious is. This colour here, this blue, I associate with Mother Mary. I've seen her many times, and she always seems to be dressed in this blue colour. And Michael the Archangel I also see. He has a sort of more royal blue, but yeah, this is very significant. And she's got horns on her head. That means she's really ready to do business. Okay, so all right, that's our cards. So we've got 2 major arcana and cups, swords and pentacles, which is fairly balanced. But yeah, an important week this week. Time to be logical, make a decision, but run your decision through a human heart. All right, so that's it. I hope this is helpful for you. Just want to wish you a very happy new year and many blessings for you and yours. And I know that we're turning a corner this year in 2022. Lots of good energies happening. I've had a look at the astrology for this year. Please check out your horoscopes for 2022. I have done them. And many happy returns for this year. Okay, thanks again, and I'll see you all soon. Bye for now. Thanks so much for watching. Please visit my website absolutesoulsecrets.com for all things spiritual. Have a lovely day.